Alright, so last episode in the transfer we spent big, spending over 100 million to bring in new players. The first one being Calafiori to be our first team centre back alongside Bremer. Next up, we brought in Jadon Sancho to be the cam for us in this team, taking it from Koopman in the role. And then we brought in Genoese Donnarumma to be our first team goalkeeper from PSG to take over from Di Gregorio, to be a much more competent goalkeeper in FC anyway, in the team. And Sancho on his debut scored an absolutely incredible goal to make it 1-0. However, after that, Sule, the former Juventus talent, scored against us there to make it 1-1. But Jonathan David here, with some incredible dribbling, laid it off to Kenan Yildiz, who off the bench was the hero for us in the game, getting a 3 points here against Roma, which you love to see. However, after that, we took on league winners Napoli, and Rashford here was on hand to grab a brace, scoring in the first half, I believe that was, and in the second half here, scored an even better goal to make it 2-0. And we saw Prime Lukaku here, putting it wide of the post, and then after that, he got a consolation goal, so he could have got a draw for him in this game, but his bad finish and let him down. Let's get into today's episode. And to start today's episode off, we're going to take on Inter in a game which is massive for our season so far. You can see Inter are second on 22 points, undefeated still. We're third on 19 points. We're going to get into this game though, away from home at the Giuseppe Meazza Stadium, also known as the San Siro. So it's not licensed in the game, I don't believe. So it's going to be a random stadium we're going to play in. Is the San Siro in the game? I'm not too sure. We're going to get into the game against Inter. But real quickly at the start of the episode, I just want to do a quick, obviously if you guys saw the news recently, or just anywhere, it's all over social media, etc. Obviously Diogo Jota has, tragically passed away alongside his brother in a car crash, a car accident. So I just wanted to say real quickly, thoughts and prayers for his friends and family. Obviously Jota, a fantastic footballer, obviously also was a husband, recently got married literally 2 weeks ago. 2 months ago he lifted the Premier League with Liverpool. A month ago he won the Nations League. 2 weeks ago got married. And obviously recently just tragically passed away alongside his brother in a car crash. So thoughts and prayers with Jota's family and friends. So let's get into the game against Inter. But I just wanted to put this in the episode just to, honour him and just say what needed to be said basically. Let's get into the game against Inter and hopefully we'll read a little bit in this episode. Here's DeMarco, denied by Calafiori. It's back to him. Here's Turan. Taro Martinez lays it off there. Donnarumma makes a good save. Conceição making a run, a ball over the top there, perfect by Sancho, and Conceição's through. Can the Portuguese talent make it 1-0? Yes, he does. He beats Jan Sommer in net and puts Juve up 1-0 here. And Francisco Conceição is a great young Portuguese player who possibly making a permanent move to Juventus. I do see that happening. But they're also linked to Sancho, Iroda, so they're both in this team. But Conceição here makes it 1-0. Sancho with the assist, and a great finish there by Conceição to make it 1-0 to us here. Conceição. Can we get another quick goal here? Kunamorni to make it 2. And Kunamorni's at the post. There's Cambiasso though covering the centre. Should have been a advantage play, but it wasn't. Thuram. Locatelli. Sancho. Again. And for Conceição to make it 2-0. Conceição does make it 2-0. It's the same link up as before. Sancho threw a ball over the top. And Conceição, this time, first time, is it low driven into the back of the net to make it 2-0 here. I believe these are his first goals of the season, just other than like scoring in a sim game, etc. But I believe these are the first goals we've scored with him in this team. And he makes it 2-0 here. And it's on for a hat-trick in this game here. Thuram hits it, saved by Donnarumma. Ball into the box there. Rashford heads it away. Sancho knocks it past DeMarco. Look at that from him. That's Sancho breaking free. DeMarco tracking him back. But Sancho goes all the way. And it's 3-0 Juventus. And Inter, who came into this game undefeated, are 3-0 down to us here. The Inter fans, you can see in the crowd, they're shocked at what they're seeing. And telling you what though, it's the 3 at the back. I've told you before and I'll tell you again. When I play 3 at the back in this game, it's so easy to break it down. There's Marcus Thuram, but there's his brother intercepted him. I'm going to imagine their dad's watching on in the crowd tonight. As Rashford goes past Henriques. And looking for Kunamorni. He can't win a header. Thuram picks it up. Oh, Sancho looked that for you. Sancho going to get the shot away. Yes, he does, which is actually in the back of that. I thought it was going to go wide. But that's an absolutely incredible goal there from Jadon Sancho. A little body feint inside. And then the shot of his left foot into the top corner. You see right here. Sends the defender. Opens the space. Gets the shot away. And buries it. To put us 4-0 up here. Just before half time. And we are going to sim the rest of the game here. And hopefully we get any injuries. Sim to the end. And it ends up being a 4-1 victory. With them getting a goal with Lautaro Martinez. But it's a 4-1 victory. We end an undefeated streak of Inter. And go to second place in the league. End up against Parma here. We'll pick up a 2-1 victory with Jonathan David. And also David getting a brace in this game. To see us beat Parma here. And away from home at Udinese, it's a 3-0 victory with Rashford with a brace. And Conor Mwani scored to get us a 3-0 win. And the 3 points in this one here. Up against Torino here, we get a 3-0 victory with Conor Mwani and Thuram scoring 2 goals in this game. They see us get a win here. And now it's time for us to face AC Milan, obviously a team that finished 8th in the league this season, a team that is going through a rough period for themselves in Serie A. I see a few seasons ago, we're actually competing for the title and winning trophies. And this season, finished 8th in the league, which is awful to see Milan not fight on the table. And it's kind of weird to see Milan not fight on the table because they are historically one of the best teams in Italy, but obviously they're going through kind of a rough period themselves. But for this, we're going to start Jonathan David up front because Conor Mwani, I do like him up front, but as you see in the episodes, he kind of misses a few chances. I mean, same with Jonathan David, but I would kind of want to give Jonathan David a chance in the first team to see what he can do, and hopefully he can deliver in this game against AC Milan, and hopefully get a big win here up against them. As a out. Denied by Donnarumma. That could have been a bad start to the game for us. It's a corner here for them, whipped in by Chukwueze. Had a goal by Santi Jimenez, and that's wide to the post. Thuram is still going here. Kefren Thuram. Into Jonathan David. Jonathan David buries it to make it 1-0. And Milan defenders just didn't keep David offside because they knew either way they stepped up and kept David offside. I could have gone through with Thuram and probably scored. But I had to keep an eye on David there. And in the end, they couldn't stop us. It's poor defending from them. And David makes it 1-0 here. You had to see it. Buries it, low driven. Near post there. It's going to be Asso, just stands him up there. Good defender from him. And Rashford to David. Oh, what? Okay, that actually worked out. I'm not sure how that worked out for us, but it did. And Jonathan David. Oh, Tomori, he went the wrong way, but he went the right way. Oh, lovely play. Here's Conceição. That's a great ball through. And he's hit the post. That pass from Locatelli, I believe it was incredible. Good win there from Rashford. They're looking for Jonathan David. And David here hits it. And that is, we'll save from Magnon. Oh no, how's he won the ball back there? Chukwueze. Wide of the post. What happened? Tried to make David turn around and he just got to stop dead. Jimenez. What a save by Donnarumma. Oh no, Rafael lays it off. Blocks here by Calafiori. These days in this game, or does it just not work these days? David. Oh, Magnon makes a save. Where's it? Okay, that's a free kick, but in my opinion, that's a fair challenger from Sancho. He got the ball. The ball floated in. Header goals by the hour, and thankfully, I think there's a handball in there somewhere, not too sure. Aston Villa. Oh, no. Chukwueze. Back post to the owl. Hits it. Donnarumma thankfully makes a save. It's Sancho here. Jesus, Modric, okay. Wasn't expecting that from him. Sancho. Ball through. Rashford. Magnon blocks, but Rashford, second attempt. Oh, he doesn't react to it, but it's going to be a throw. It's going to be a goal kick anyway. Goal kick, free kick for them. To Rashford. Rashford here. Good dribbling from him. Finds a bit of space there. Back to Sancho. Oh, look from Sancho there. Sancho still going. Sancho now, finesse shot. He hits it. Straight into goal to Magnon, though. In here to Jimenez, who's onside, ball to the back post. Rafael hits it, side netting thankfully. Modric floats it in. Good work there to Sancho. Colomwani to Gonzalez. Gonzalez can just hold up the ball, wait for the run. You can't find it there with the pass. Yes, he can. That's a great pass. But Magnon comes out and collects it. There's a danger man in their team, man. That's even better from Cambiasso to stop him. Oh, Colomwani's in here. Sancho feeds it through. It's a great pass. And Colomwani. That was an interesting decision there. I tried to shoot in his left foot there to bend it into the top corner. But he took it on his right and scored anyway. But I think Magnon was perplexed by that decision because he didn't make a save. He could have saved it. He just kind of stood there and watched it go in. But you see right here, before I shoot, I shifted onto his left foot to shoot. But he then shoots at his right, which works anyway, but you know, we're 2-0 up, we'd love to see it. Kenan Yildiz. Yildiz. Making a move here. That's going to be a free kick and maybe a red card for Luka Modric, I believe, because it was a late challenge. You could give a red for that, and she's given a yellow. Fair enough. Fair enough. The temptation to hit this is kind of crazy. You used to be able to score free kicks on this range, you know, with the old free kick system, but I don't think you can these days. We're going to try it anyway. Why not? Rashford. It's actually Colomwani hitting it. Colomwani actually almost worked. Locatelli, power shot from him. Locatelli off the crossbar. Sancho, wrap it. Sancho denied by Magnon. The game's still going on despite the time. You know what, let's try something special here. Let's float this in. Chevalier-ish, and hopefully get something on this. Sancho in, too close to the keeper. You know, why not first time? Let me hit that game. It was a 2-0 win against Milan. Away from home, you'd have to see it would be Inter and AC Milan in this game. And David scored in this game, and also, who was the second goal scorer? Sancho got the man of the match, that's deserved to be fair. And neither goal scorer, maybe, were in the top few, because Colomwani is there. And obviously, David scored, it went off. Sancho with the assist, Thuram with the assist. And I believe... Oh, Colomwani was there, actually. But yeah, a great game from the team. Donnarumma played great in goal, made some massive saves. And Sancho overall at Cam has been incredible for us in this team. And let's continue this episode here. And up against Chelsea in the Champions League, Vlahovic was on hand to get us a draw, to see them draw this game against a goal against his former team, to show that maybe it's going to be a great striker for them, but we get a draw here and we'll take it. Up against Lecce here, we get a 2-1 victory, Yildiz scoring the goal and David getting the goal in this game to get us a 3 points against Lecce here. And up against Bologna here, it's goals from Sancho and Rashford to get the 3 points in this game and continue our great form in this series so far. And our final game of today's episode will be against Man City here. We're both undefeated still in the league phase of the Champions League. We're going to take them on here because I want to see how well we can perform against them. And depending on results elsewhere, if we win this game, we could go into the top 5 or 3 in the league phase, which would be good for us to show we're a team to take seriously this season in the Champions League. Let's get into this one though, up against Pep Guardiola's Man City, and hopefully hand in their first loss away to Inter in the league phase in this one here. Ryan Shirky can be also good defending. Honestly, was heavily linked to Man City for a while at one point, but we ended up getting Nuri instead, and also Mateusz Nunes got converted into a right back, and it's kind of worked out for us. Here we go. Sancho against a team that he came from the academy of. Ball here. Rashford up to Conceição. Conceição, can he make it 1-0? Edison got save. Rashford here. Colomwani, good turn. Colomwani up against Akanji. Turns him. He shoots. But it's just wide of the post. That's Ram. Rashford. That should be a free kick against Ruben Diaz, but it's not going to be. It's Bernardo Silva. Dispossessed by Thuram. Look that from him. There's Rashford now. Just running to Shirky. There's no room in this game so far for any team to get forward. Reinders. It's all back here from Grealish. There's good defending there, Conceição. He does have the finesse shot trait. Oh, look at that from Conceição. Finesse shot from him. He hits it. But Edison makes the save. And Bremer steps in. No, it's actually Calafiori steps in again. And that's going to be a free kick for us. We could play on. Let's play on. Oh, I should have taken a free kick. It's going to be a yellow card for that player anyway, but I should have taken the free kick now. Here goes Holland. Okay. He's clearly been rattled by Calafiori, stopping him a few times because that was insane. Reinders, great block there by Bremer. Wins it by Rashford. Driving forward. Sancho, still going here. Sancho to shoot. Sancho! Denied by Ederson. Oh, that from Sancho. He fell out to the back post. He does. Can we win the header? Of course not. It's actually 25 man. Heading is useless. Awkward here. Oh, the back heel. There's a ward where that worked out. You could see the vision. Oh no, here comes Holland. Holland driving through Donnarumma. Is beaten by him. And City take the lead. And Holland makes it 1-0. Oh, Rodri, man. Let's have a day off, man. How are you still going, Bernardo Silva? Oh no. Oh, I thought that was going to be a great goal there. That was actually a cross, but that would have been a great finesse shot. Or at least a draw. As Rashford now driving forward to Conor Mawani. Oh, Ryan. Is that Reinders or whoever that was? Got the ball off him. Ball through. That should be a free kick. Where's my free kicks ref? Wade just got wiped off the ball. And apparently that's fine. Clearly good work. Sancho. Yildiz. No driven near post, saved by Ederson. Okay, then Yildiz. Oh, great chance from Maki, but we'll get the ball back. Sancho. Last chance at the game to get a draw. And again with his other winning. It could be held to a point. Ake, man, we're going to lose. We've lost this game. He's smash and grab by Man City. Similar to Como, gets the point. He had 2 shots, 39% possession. The only player I can look at is Conor Mawani. He should have scored. But again, we had chances with other players. They should have scored. And it's a frustrating loss because we should have won that game. Up against Cremonese, Gonzalez gets a 2-0 win for us with 2 goals from himself to see us get the win. And against Pisa here, Cabal, and also, Cabal with a brace on left back gets the goals in this game to see us win this game. Impressive performance from him to get us another win to stay top of the table. Alright, so I'm not satisfied with that loss against City being the final game of the episode. I just edited the episode together so far that you've seen up until this point. So I know it's only like 18 minutes long. So we're going to play one more game against Fiorentina. And hopefully in the episode with a big win. As the Fiorentina are a team that I love. I did a chroma with them last year on SC24, which was an incredible chroma that we did with them. It was in the same series. One of my most favourite series I've ever done on this channel. And just chromas in general over the years of playing chroma mode. We're going to get into this one up against them. And hopefully put them to the sword here. And beat them to any episode off on a high by winning this game here. But their badge is great. The players have had are incredible. Oh, Conor Mawani got to score that. Oh, it's a save by De Gea. Oh, what happened to that? Moise Keane. Oh no, Moise Keane. Big save by Donnarumma. I just had to hold my breath there and hope Donnarumma made that save. There's nothing I could have done there. And Rashford is fouled there, but the referee's not going to give it. Imagine my shock. Oh, did that from Rashford. And Rashford now beats his former Man United goalkeeper teammate in David De Gea to make it 1-0. It's a great finish by Rashford to put us ahead in this game. Like I said, beats his former United teammate to score the goal. And it's a great bit of skill to beat Pablo Mari for the first time in this game he's played. Mari's made some great challenges so far, but Rashford finally gets round him and puts the ball in the back of the net to make it 1-0 here. It's Rashford. We'll make it 2-0 straight away. Conor Mawani hits it. Conor Mawani. Wide at the post. Already this episode almost scored. So Rashford. Let's see what happens when he hits it. Rashford. Knuckleball free kick. Okay. Sancho. Conceição. The advantage has been played, but Conceição is still going here. Conceição. Oh, good defending there from Pongranich in the end. That was lovely dribbling there from Conceição. And here he goes again. Conceição now, low driven shot near post box though by Pongranich, who is defending for his life against Conceição right now. If that worked out, that would have been cold. Love that from you. Play it through. Cut him warning, got to score. It's denied by De Gea. I believe it's a French striker. That's good defender from Calafiori. Oh no, that is not where I wanted to play that pass. Moise Kean hits it and thankfully puts it wide. I was going to say first time to strong, but I tried to play a pass to Conceição, but he decided to pass it to just no one. Love that. Here's Moise Kean, the former Juventus striker. Albert hits it and Donnarumma makes a save. There we go. Locatelli. Conceição is through to make it 2. Conceição drags it wide to the post, man. Love that left from Sancho. And Rashford. Okay, we'll get it back there with Sancho. Rashford now with the room to make it 2-0. And Rashford is so good, man. He will never not be good in FC. As long as he's got pace, good end product in terms of his shooting and dribbling, he would always be a go-to player in FC. And I believe in FC 26 he should keep his at least 80 rating or 81 rating because he played great for Aston Villa. And he runs through here, grabs the brace, and makes it 2-0. He's our top scorer so far this season. And him and Sancho, like I said, here in Italy, are proving that you leave United, good things happen for you. Just like Lukaku, just like McTominay, and other players like Anthony at Real Betis. You leave United, you start performing, you start playing well. How was that a free kick, ref? You know what, we'll make a few changes. Cataldi flips it in a Chroma talent back in the day, and that's going to be a goal for them, for Roshino. Somehow scores there, not sure how that even happened, the ball just kind of magically fell to them. So Rashford. David. Comes on and that is denied by De Gea. Gonzalez, a former Fiorentina player, so it was a great play for us in the Fiorentina series. Cataldi. Koopmeiners, Trivella on the wrong foot though. Back to Rashford, he's kind of got nowhere to go here. Putting him back to David here. A play back through to Rashford. Rashford, couldn't lay off to Koopmeiners, but Rashford's still going here, but Bove stops him. But it's fallen into David, who can't get the shot away. They're going to get a draw here. McKennie got steal. He loses that to Parisi. I've just got a bad feeling about this, man. Cataldi. How has he skipped that challenge? Oh no, Moise Kean. Lovely challenger from Bremer, and that should be the end of the game. Koopmeiners can't get it clear, but it's 2-1 victory anyway against Fiorentina. We'll bounce back from the loss from City to beat Fiorentina here and keep ourselves towards the top of the table, or at the top of the table I should say. It was a good challenge by Fiorentina. They put up a good fight in this game, but in the end I clashed them through 14 shots to 4. We deserved a win, and Rashford with a man of match performance. Sancho again up there as well. Those two have been unbelievable for us in this series, man. They've been even better than I thought they would be. I knew Rashford and Sancho would be good for us, but I'll show you the stats in a second for them this season. But they have been absolutely insane so far. Let's get into the stats and do the outro on that screen there. And as you can see by the stats here, Rashford with 14 goals and 4 assists is having an insane season for us with 18 goal involvements in 18 games. Colin Warney 8 and 4. He needs to just get better at goal scoring. He needs to just become more clinical in front of goal. And him and Jonathan David are in the same boat. If they score more goals than the chances they get, they would be upwards of the 15, 16 mark of goals, maybe even 20 this season so far with the chances they've had. Yildiz 6 and 12 from him. Sancho 5 goals and 10 assists. He's had an unbelievable season. Kefren Turam had a great season as well. Conceição and Gonzalez, you can see. I'm not sure where it is in my career modes, but my players that play the right wing role, they don't score that many goals. They just they're build up players. Not sure where it is where they don't score that many goals. Whilst the Conceição had the opportunity to score, but I should show you Next episode, we are on a January transfer window with 42 million left to spend. So drop in the comments down below. Players you want to see us sign, or see how we're going to play. AC Milan to start the episode off in the Super Cup. We'll sim the game in the league against them. We've got Napoli coming up as well. The last games of the league phase will sim against Benfica and Club Brugge. We'll also sim games against Atalanta and Torino there. And after that, we get into some big games as well, especially against Inter here at home. But that's going to call it for this one. If you're going to enjoy it, drop a like and subscribe for more content. Also, check out the other comments I've done on the channel in the past. Now you can check out the playlists and also the rebuilds I've done and the Ultimate Team content. Feel free to check that out if you want to. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Drop in the comments on below players you think we should sign for the next episode. And like I said, thank you for watching and goodbye.